Guys, my name is unCAGEDgamez. Welcome back. It's back to another Mortal Kombat 2 update video. Today we got some new images for Mortal Kombat 2, the movie. It's been a minute since we got some new stuff, but I think after the shots that Street Fighter threw at Mortal Kombat, they were like, all right, it's time for us to return the favor. Here are some new looks at the movie, and honestly, these are some sick images, and I can't wait for the movie even more. I was already hyped, but now I'm getting more hype. So let's take a look. If you guys are excited, drop a thumbs up, subscribe, and let's get it. So this is coming from Entertainment Weekly, and the article says, Carl Urban calls Mortal Kombat 2 Johnny Cage the most challenging role of his career. I mean, you're fighting guys in a Mortal Kombat tournament. It can't be easy, right? I asked for a heavily action content movie, and for my sins, they gave me one. The star tells EW. First image we got here is Carl Urban, Johnny Cage, Josh Lawson, Kano, and Hiroyuki Sanada, Scorpion. Our first new look at the movie, showing the three together. Never thought I would see these three like this, but here we are. Now, the last movie, Kano was like a good guy, but then he became bad. But now it looks like he's good again. Or maybe there's just a bigger threat happening here, and the three of them need to team up. But this is just such an interesting trio to be on the screen together. You know, I would think like maybe Liu Kang, Raiden, Scorpion. But Kano, Johnny, Scorpion is a little weird. But weirdness aside, I'm still hyped because love Josh Lawson as Kano in the last movie. Scorpion's freaking beast mode. And I mean, come on, Johnny Cage, you know? So I'm not even mad about it. The article says, in some way, we have the boys to thank Carl Urban's role as Johnny Cage in Mortal Kombat 2 in theaters May next year. I can't wait. It's because the New Zealand-born actor, the Lord of the Rings star, and Star Trek finished shooting season 4 of Amazon's R-rated satire in late 2022, when he oddly felt not exhausted. Typically, he is. Urban's character, Billy Butcher, regularly combats so-called superheroes with all manners of deprived tools. The penultimate season was different. It was my general hospital season, Urban joked with Entertainment Weekly, referring to Butcher's cancer storyline. I didn't have much action that season. I had fuel in the tank. I just wasn't satiated. So he called his agent to see if there was any potential action roles on the horizon. It was about a week later they sent me the Mortal Kombat script. Urban now makes his debut in the sequel to the 2021 event film as Johnny Cage, a fan favorite comedian forward character from the video games. You know, props to Carl for wanting to do some more action, and now I wonder if he regrets wanting to do more action because you're in the thick of it now, buddy. Speaking of in the thick of it, this next image is amazing. We got Shao Kahn and Liu Kang fighting off in this brand new image, and it is so, well, pun intended, fire. Ludi Lin flaming up Shao Kahn's hammer, played by frickin' Martin Ford. I can't wait to see this action-packed scene play out in the movie. I feel like this fight right here should be like the last fight of the movie. You know, we got Liu Kang, we got Shao Kahn, the face, the biggest bad in Mortal Kombat, duking it out. But for some reason, I feel like this is not the final scene in the movie. This is probably like mid-fight. This shot right here alone, I'm ready for. Dude, Liu Kang is holding back Shao Kahn's hammer with his flames. Is that not sick or what? Carl then says, I asked for a heavy action content movie, and for my sins, they gave me one. Urban continues, it was the most challenging role that I've ever undertaken in my career. It's the martial arts. The form and the style of martial arts is so specific, and the choreography at times is so definitive in its movement, and there's a precision of execution for it to look good. It was a huge challenge. I mean, you have to have great choreography, because if you don't, then it just looks sloppy and silly. You gotta make the fighting look real. And that's what Mortal Kombat's good at. Mortal Kombat 2 presents Cage as a washed-up Hollywood actor, a former karate student. As a kid, he grew up to be a big shot in Sylvester Stallone, Jean-Claude Van Damme, and Arnold Schwarzenegger era of B-action movies. But he's now working the dried-up fan convention circuit. You know, before much details came out for Mortal Kombat 2, I always said that they should have Johnny Cage, obviously he's a washed up actor, be at like conventions, CageCon or something like that, and then he's signing autographs for fans. You know, I could be one of those fans, but I'm not. Still waiting for that call, whatever, maybe the third movie. But I'm glad they're doing this. Like, this makes sense. You know, if you're not in the films, what are you doing? You're going to conventions, you're signing autographs. And that's what Johnny Cage is doing, and I like that they're going with this route. For Uncaged Fury, one of Johnny's past flicks, director Sam McCoy channeled a late 90s film aesthetic. I didn't want it to feel like it was a parody of a parody. I just want to feel like it's actually footage from a film, he says. The risk was overcooking it and having too much fun about recreating it. Therefore, it was loose in authenticity. Uncaged Fury was probably the greatest short film action scene ever. They did fantastic. Simon, you did great. During the twilight phase of his career, Thunder God himself, Lord Raiden, recruits the down on his luck Johnny to join his Earthrealm champions in Mortal Kombat, a lethal tournament in which fighters from different dimensions battle to the death. His teammates include Ludi Linz, Liu Kang, Jessica McNamee, Sonya Blade, Makad Brooks, Jax, Louis Tan's, Cole Young, all returning from the first movie. Urban praises the team's stuntman, choreographer, and trainers who got him battle ready for such a role. As part of my research, I went to karate tournament and looked at the younger generation of martial artists coming through to see what it was like growing up in that environment, as I imagine Johnny Cage has done when he was a kid, he says. Dude, Carl's putting in that work right now, man. Carl didn't just show up, got a paycheck, and left. He's putting in the work. Respects. And here's a new screenshot from a scene that we have kind of seen glimpses of from the teaser trailers. We got Liu Kang, we got Johnny Cage, Sonya, and Jax. Looks like they're at the Cotton Colony. And as we saw in the teaser trailer, Johnny will be having a fight scene here with Baraka, which I cannot wait to see the full thing. Will Baraka die? Probably. The article then continues and says, one particular battle plays out between Johnny and Kitana, the metal fan-wielding princess of Edenia. Teased in a previous trailer for the movie, the two characters have strictly different fighting styles, and both takes up substantial real estate in the story. He's so rusty, Urban comments on that impending face-off. He neglected his martial arts. He has no connectivity with what he's supposed to be doing, and he's so sloppy. It makes for some inherent physical comedy amid such a high-stakes moment. Urban likens it to Jackie Chan's style of combat, the way the Rush Hour Karate Kid star, fast-paced, precise martial art moves are paired with hijinks. I'm imagining Jackie Chan style fight choreography with Johnny Cage, and that's a recipe for success. We knew that was Johnny's first fight. McCoy explained it's his first understanding of what's going on now with him. He's being dragged into this, so it was very important getting that balance right about how Johnny handles it and then how in control Kitana was. Johnny couldn't be totally hopeless, but he needed to look like he wasn't match fit. There you guys have it. The newest information dropping from Mortal Kombat 2 movie. New images, looks amazing, and I cannot wait. I keep saying this every time they reveal some new stuff about this movie. I just get more and more excited. May cannot come here soon enough. Street Fighter throwing shots. Mortal Kombat says, all right, we are now gonna do the return punches. And things are getting heated up, especially with that image of Liu Kang fighting Shao Kahn. We know it's going down. Anyways, any more information on the Mortal Kombat 2 movie, I got you guys covered right here, so don't miss out. Subscribe and ring the bell icon so you guys get notified every time we upload a brand new video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Mine's unCAGEDgamez, and you just got K.